Most EV owners in Malaysia are male. So today I've got Rachel, a owner of a Tesla Model Y. You hear her story on why she started driving an EV, what made her pick a Tesla, and her experience using an EV in Malaysia so far. Click subscribe to stay updated to more videos on Tesla. Rachel, welcome to the channel.
Thanks, Daren, for having me. Actually, before I bought a Tesla, I was a stewardess. So the time most of the time I'll be in overseas, and I think I don't need to really invest in a good car because most of the time I've been taking bus to work anyways. But during pandemic, I got retrenched.
Sorry
After
to hear that.
It's okay. So after that, I joined the financial planning line. The jobs require me to travel a lot to meet customers. So after that, I would start to thinking to invest in a good car.
And that's how you ended up with the Tesla.
Yes,
Now, this car is not your first EV.
Yes,
You've driven other EVs before.
yes, correct. Before this, I was driving a Model 3 long range, but I don't really like a sedan car. I prefer a more spacious. That's why I chose a Tesla Model Y.
So you've been driving an EV for how many years already?
Since 2021, I've been driving EV car.
3 years.
Yes.
So all EVs, there's no petrol needed. You actually charge. You can see the chargers behind us. There's a Tesla wall connector on this side down there as well. Before getting an EV, what concerns do you have?
My biggest concern is the charging. When I go outstation, I will think where to charge my car. And the second one is who gonna maintain my car? Who gonna service my car? That's my biggest concern. Until I found exotic mods.
So then you have more reassurance now.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
They give me
So
assurance.
with EVs, there are chargers. Let's take a look at the Tesla wall connector behind us. So you can see down here, all you have to do is plug in. So this is the Tesla connector from the US. So how often do you charge right now, Rachel?
Actually, I charge every day.
Because you charge at home.
Yes,
Ah.
I can charge at home. I can charge at the shopping center. I charge every day. Because Tesla car, when it's fully charged, it will automatically cut off.
That's
So
true.
it won't charge. So I can charge it every day.
And so far, right now, you own a Tesla for 3 years already. How's your experience with maintenance?
I think it's quite cheap compared to ICE car.
Oh,
Every month, I think my house electric bill will be extra 100 plus.
it's okay.
Yes, and the service wise is only 350 ringgit.
That's not bad. 350 ringgit service over 3 years?
For every 6 months.
Okay.
Every 6 months. Every
So-
6 months, you're required to come back to exotic mods to service the car. Then only pay like 350 ringgit.
Okay.
I think it's cheaper than other ICE car.
So both are cheaper than ICE cars.
Yes.
So as we head back towards the front, you can see that for the charging cost, 100 ringgit a month, that's a lot less than the average Malaysian consuming petrol. That's about 300-400 ringgit per month if you drive an ICE car.
Yeah.
And for servicing, again, EVs don't need that much service. But if you work with a dealer, then sometimes they may have some service package. You can decide to work with it as well. I noticed most EV owners in Malaysia are male. So I'm curious to hear, how about female drivers? What are your thoughts about getting an EV?
Because most of the females are very conservative when it comes to try out new things, and it concerns a bigger sum of money and family safety. That's why there's less female driver of EV car on the road.
Have you given any of your female friends or maybe family members a test drive in Tesla?
Yes,
And how's their feedback after test riding it?
they feel amazing. They don't believe that this car is like so practical, and is most important is maintenance free.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
So we're going to head to the top of Exotic Mods and just actually show you the showroom because that's where you can test drive a Tesla in Malaysia today. See you upstairs. We're here at Exotic Mods showroom in PJ. This building, you can see the sign above, that's where you can get the Teslas. This is also a newly built building, which is a green building. They've got solar roof on top. They actually harvest rainwater, so it's more sustainable. The Teslas you can get, test drive, are in the showroom behind us. Let's take a look. So this is where you got your Teslas, yes?
Yes, correct.
So welcome. In here, you can see the entire range of Tesla vehicles. On my right, you see the Model 3. Rachel, your first car was the Model 3 long range.
Yes, this is Model 3 long range.
So there you go. For the Model 3 long range, it's sedans here. Right behind the Model 3s down here, you see the Model Y SUV, Rachel's current car. Right behind us. So these two are Model 3, these two are Model Ys behind us. Then Tesla also has the higher end vehicles. In fact, the earliest Teslas in Malaysia were these ones here, the Model S. So this is their premium sedan and the iconic Tesla with the falcon wing doors. All children will look at you and want to take photos with you. Is this car, the Model X. It's a very big car. All four cars come together to make a word. Elon Musk said, "My cars must be," as you can see a sign above us, sexy. Tesla cars must be sexy. So now that you've got Teslas, you've drove them for 3 years already, have any of your family and friends started converting to EVs? Doesn't need to be Tesla, like even other brands like BYD also can.
I think three of my friends convert to Tesla.
Huh.
Yes.
Which models did they end up getting?
Model 3 and Model Y.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what gave them the confidence? Was it I know Rachel is driving it, so okay lah, she's early adopter.
Yeah. Actually, you have to educate them and tell them, explain there's many chargers and there's a spot, there's a 4S center in Malaysia, so they can. So that's why they can start to try to buy a Tesla.
So like a place like this lah, at least come to service, get some support, test drive the cars. And so far, when you've driven these cars, what is your biggest complaint or like pain point about owning an EV?
To me, everything is perfect. There's nothing to complain. I think it's very hard for me to drive an ICE car once I own the Tesla. Yeah, because I think it's safety-wise, maintenance-wise, it's everything very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's safe, it's lower maintenance. Now with all these sexy Tesla car models here, which one is your personal favorite?
I think still my Model Y.
Still the Model Y.
Yeah.
How come?
Because Model X is too big for me, and I don't really like a sedan car. That's why I choose a Model Y, which is perfect for me.
Behind us on the Model Y, yeah? So although the S and X in red look very nice, very sexy, these are the classic Tesla colors. The Y is the best family car. Public charging infrastructure is improving, and Tesla is also officially launching here in Malaysia by the end of this year, which means you will have supercharger stations here also. So we know that charging costs are low, but of course servicing and maintenance is another thing that we want to talk about. So here at Exotic Mods, we're now going to speak with Shedden, understand a little bit more about how they take care of Teslas. Shedden, thank you for hosting us here at Exotic Mods. Can you tell us a bit more about yourself?
Okay, well, we founded this Exotic Mods company to actually do European cars first, and then that was back in 2004. And in 2020, we started doing Teslas, so it's about 3 years ago. And last year, we opened this new place, more to cater for Tesla customers, including sales all the way up to repairs. So it's basically a 4S center over here, where we not only sell the cars, we also repair and maintain updates and all that. Everything is done here. So we have like the alignment and the paint jobs and all that. Everything is all done here, repairs, bodyworks as well. So we have trained technicians that have been working on Tesla for the past 3 years. So anything from the old Model S's and old Model X until the latest generation 2023 cars, we have the ability to work on them. Yeah.
That's really good. So thank you for bringing Teslas to Malaysia,
Thank you.
especially before the official launch, because a lot of early adopters have come.
Yep.
Again, they were more male.
Yes.
So that owners like Rachel and hopefully more female owners come. What they need, as Rachel mentioned, is the reliability, the reassurance that this thing just works. Like how most people buy a Toyota and Honda because they can trust it to last for a long time. Now behind us is correct. We have a workshop where you actually take care of the Teslas. Can you give us a short tour, please?
Sure. Come, let's proceed to our small little workshop. Right. So over here, we have some of the old Model S's that broke down and we need some maintenance. and some Model X's as well. So this is the EV area, but of course, as you can see, we have a little bit of the non-EVs, which are the ICE cars, but those are the cars that actually keep us alive. Because honestly, if we depend on the Teslas to keep us alive, it's very tough. There's nothing much to do on the Tesla. But then, yeah, we are here to maintain and to repair the cars, whatever that we sell, those cars that we sell. So you're in good hands, you know.
So basically, Shedden is saying, right, you own an EV like a Tesla, not that much business for maintenance.
Yes, correct. Not
Which
that
is
much.
good for you as an owner.
Yes, definitely. Unless you're buying the older models, which we have over here, most of the cars that we have in the workshop are the older models. Okay, the newer models, as you can see, if you see a Model 3 over here, they are most probably for the accessories, the modifications, or some accident repairs. Okay, we do have like cars that have some knocks here and there, people knock. So these are cars that we come in for insurance claims, claim a new door, like this car is claiming a new door, a new glass on the back. If you see a newer car, a more recent model in our workshop, it's basically for this kind of job. Accessories, modifications like power doors, and as you saw on Alan's car and all that, those are the type of jobs we do on the more recent models. So don't really need to worry much about buying a Tesla if you use it, but we do have all the equipments over here to support the cars if you do need a more major job, a more major repair to be done.
I see.
Yeah.
Now in Malaysia, there are almost 400 Teslas here.
Yep.
So if let's say I got a Tesla from any other third party, I can still come here.
Yes,
for
we
mods,
can right
repairs.
now. Yes, correct. So for mods, in fact, for repairs, it's just that the cars that were bought from us, they enjoy a so-called a member pricing for any work done. And of course, we have special pricing as well for the Tesla Club members, and yeah, for anyone who comes in, we do accept right now for all the cars. Yeah.
How
Any
about
cars.
Singapore Teslas? Because
Yeah.
a lot of my friends drive up to Malaysia. The more adventurous ones drive up to Thailand, to Bangkok, Phuket, to Hua Hin.
Yep.
Can they also come here for
Yes, they are
repairs as well?
most welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, so accessories, if you need anything, from Singapore, in fact, we do have some customers, they do drive up for some small little things, that can be done really fast, and then they go from there. Yeah, they just install, maybe a couple of hours, and then they leave from here and continue their journey upwards. So if you guys from Singapore, if you do going up north, can always plan a stop in KL or in PJ over here, visit us. You're most welcome to do so.
I see.
Yeah, so we have a lot of accessories for you guys to choose from. If you watch Daren's video on Alan's car that we did very recently, including yoke steerings and all that, most welcome to do so. Enquiries anytime. Yeah.
Thanks so much for sharing, Shedden.
Sure.
So this is the place where people come to. You can see a few different brands of cars.
Yep.
But they do work on Teslas as well. Good thing is that maintenance is lower.
Yeah.
And that's why having
Much
partners like Shedden around in Malaysia, our partners around the region, helps make the EV ecosystem more vibrant. And hopefully, it means beyond the initial stage of early adopter, it can start becoming mainstream here in Malaysia. Thank you, Rachel and also Shedden, for sharing your experience and journey owning Teslas and EVs with us. If you one last tip for ICE car owners who are still hesitating to convert to EVs, what message do you have for them?
I think in English I would say never try, never know. Once you try, it's hard to let go. And in Malay, I would say, belum cuba, belum tahu, bila cuba, tiap-tiap hari bau.
Thank you for the words of wisdom. Shedden, if our friends here in Malaysia, they never tried a Tesla before and they want to try, what can they do?
Please comment down below or contact us. Search for us Exotic Mods. We can be searched quite easily, and book an appointment with us for a test drive. And we'll be here definitely to explain whatever whatever you need to know.
Thank you so much. You'll find the link down in the video description to Exotic Mods Showroom here in PJ. If you found this video useful, please click the like button. If you have any questions for Rachel from ownership experience, for Shedden on how to take care of Teslas, let us know down in the comments. And click subscribe to stay updated to more videos of EV owners around the world.